Right, so we've just took two losses now. I don't know why I'm so excited, but it's so insanely crazy. So after taking the loss, I logged out of my funded accounts, but we can check them out. I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna trade, obviously. Let me log into Trade of 8. So the two losses I took was because I was trying to long this market. Like I was bullish on the day. My first loss, bro, we're down like around 1,300 below break even. Obviously it's 48,700, that's 1,300. So I was bullish on the day, and here's why. So when I went on the daily, like the candle already started printing out bullish, but that's not the reason. Going on the 4 hour, well, first thing I saw was we had a really good expansion from where the market closed last week to where we opened, leaving behind a gap, which is totally fine for me. Then later we get a couple of SMTs here. When I zoom this in, you can see you have an SMT on this low and this one here. So we get, after getting the SMT, I was going to say, okay, now I think market's gonna go higher. So now I go down the 15 minute, I see some gaps holding. Like for example here, I was thinking that maybe this here could hold. I think I ended some long somewhere around here, but let's go deeper now into the 1 minute. So first long I took it off on this inversion here, like market inversed here. Then this candle is where I took my first long, and I got stopped out in 1 minute. Actually it's around 2 minutes, but it's like just 1 minute. It's no big difference. I was taking from 1 to 2 and then got stopped out. Market rallied higher, so I entered long here again with my stop here. Market pushed higher, then I got stopped out again. Then I logged out of my trading because I was getting cooked, loss after loss. So I can't blame anything. I don't play a blame game here. It's just that I executed on my model, and what I saw, I thought was right. Turns out market was potentially bearish here because you can see the model offered some shorts here after this run on these highs here, then the inversion and it was in a 5 minute gap. So if I was bearish, I would have taken the trade here, but I wasn't. I was looking for buys. For that reason, yeah, I was wrong on the bias, but I'm grateful for what I got out of the market today, which is a loss, and I believe it's a lesson to what to look for in the future. So let's fill out the notes in TradeZilla. Right, so I just finished journaling all of them, and they were both from the inversion model playbook. So both of them I entered obviously because I was bullish, and I don't really have to get emotionally attached to them. Just the fact that they didn't work doesn't mean that the model doesn't work. Sometimes it's just me who needs fixing, and sometimes it's just that the model isn't bulletproof, obviously. So on the side of what went wrong, I didn't do any mistake, but what went well, I executed without fear and without doubt, because I knew that in good market conditions the market delivers. Maybe something that I have to learn is how to spot bad market conditions, because I don't know if these were the best market conditions, but October wasn't the best with the market conditions. So it's not giving the best PA, to be honest. So the lesson learned, it's from the trade and the day. Overall, it's sometimes I'll get it wrong and the model isn't flawless, so I have to sit and learn. So as of this day, I believe I got it wrong because the bias looks kind of bearish, and well, probably the reason I think it's gonna hold is gonna head to these maybe NWOGs, but so far it looks like it's gonna go higher, like we're checking this 1 hour gap and stuff. So I might have been right on the bias, or I could have also been wrong because the 1 hour here also has a gap, but I believe my bias was right, and who cares if I was right or wrong, as long as I executed on my model and I didn't do any mistakes. So all I have to focus on now is developing a better risk plan as well, because sometimes I think, okay, between 1000, but then what if I take like 6 losses in a row? That means that I'll be blowing 3 consecutive evals if I risk like half the drawdown. So I'll sit and study about that as well, but as of today, it traded really great. I can't blame myself for anything, neither can I blame anyone or anything. Like everything went according to plan. So this trade here was also great. I can take this a million times, bro. This one is even better than the first one. Let's kind of expand this chart a little bit, right? And remove this volume indicator here. Let's change this to the default template. All right, so the trade I took here, the reason I took it was obviously because I was bullish. Now we were in a 1 hour gap, I believe. Yeah, we were in this gap, and 15 minute was showing signs that we could go higher. You can see how good this 15 minute looked. So like it had the wicks. Now here we had this first inversion coming in here with this good 30 handle expansion, and another inversion, the one that I took the first long on, got inversed as well. So I ended right on this candle here, taking on this retracement, then market shot up on the 5 minute, in the 5 minute gap, then reversed. So I was wrong on the bias because you can see it was respecting bearish PDRAs, but that doesn't matter. So I noted it here that I missed the detail. Sorry, I didn't actually miss it, but I didn't want to move to break even when, because I saw this 5 minute gap here, that when it gets tapped into, I'll move to break even because there's a chance it will get respected, which it did. I should have moved to break even, but I didn't because I didn't want to move my stop loss really early. So I think that is all for this trade. I mean, it's getting a little crazy in these markets, but you know, it's the battle for the survival of the fittest. I don't know why I said battle, but yeah, this is it. So 2 losses on the day, 900 and 464. Bro, this is a little bit bigger. I think I'm gonna be going a little bit slow, not aggressive these days, and see what we can get out from November, considering that this was the first trading day of November and we got cooked. So I think without delay, I'm just gonna keep it at this, just journaling my journey to being a profitable trader. And until next time, stay blessed. Peace.